Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks.
Oh, sure. All right, my goal today is to actually make an outpost. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The rocks go away when you put the little outpost thing there. That's kind of nifty, I like that. So I want to create an outpost. So I found a coastline area because I wanted to be, you know, by the water, have kind of a beachfront property type thing going on. Well, that's a good start. Couch? No. Sleeping bag? Yes. It's humble beginnings, but what I want is just a place that I can sleep. Pretty good looking outpost now. I'm pretty set. But no, we want more than that. We want more, so we are going to see what it is like to get an outpost going when you are brand new. I don't have any of the perks for outpost building, but you know, it's gotta be possible to at least get something going when you're early on in the game or early on in outpost building. As I level up and as I kill some of these creatures, I am going to now get some of the outpost perks. And yeah, I actually was building on the coastline, but the problem was that in one direction, where the water was, there were no you know, points of interest. So there was nowhere to explore or find materials. So I decided to go inland. This rock is very cool, right? Anyway, I digress. But in my travels, we like to have a little combat here and there. Got some pirates up here, got my revolver, 6-shotty. We gotta earn that XP. Oh yeah, this is pretty nice, right? This is a good shot. What'd you think of that? We gotta get that XP so that we can get more perks put into outpost building. And what's nice is you get a little bit of a rainstorm here on this planet, so I'm into that. Oh, what do we got here? A little bit of lead. Oh, yeah, that's not how you get lead. There we go, that's better. I tried to shoot it with a bullet. It's not how you mine. The other thing that I like to do on these planets is explore these points of interest, and look at that. That looks not at all dangerous or weird or scary, so that should be fine. We found a little spot inland, which I think is much better, and we've got our first piece of the outpost, which is the airlock. This is how you're gonna enter in and out, and yes, I do think it's a little bit of a bummer that you have to go in through an airlock every single time because a lot of these planets are breathable. Not sure about that, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm not trying to play the game that doesn't exist. I'm only playing the game that exists. So let's just do that. Here we are. I came to this little shopkeeper. We are going to buy the supplies that we need. Anytime that there's something that you want to build and you can't, you can mark the supplies. See that little magnifying glass next to the things that I'm picking up? Those are all the things that are marked for the things that I want to build. So you buy those things and you come on back. All right, but we got to get this going. We got an airlock. That is not enough. So let's take a look at our options here. Now this is interesting. This is for storage and transfer. What's kind of funny is I'm going to put this here as a big place to store stuff, and then I am not going to understand at all how to get things in there. I now know that this has to do with transferring materials to and from other outposts. And guess what? You know what? We're gonna get there eventually as well. But for right now, I'm gonna start putting these modules together. Now, these glass modules are very cool. I'm a big fan of these. I wanna put one of these modules here, right? And I'm checking them out. We're gonna check out all these different ones. So you have the glass one, and then the sort of closed off white science one, and then you have this green one here. What I wanted to do is actually just build these so that we can walk in and see what they look like. Okay, good start. I'm a big fan of this first one. Jury's out on that other one, that green one. Now this is awesome. I love all the glass. I mean, you're here, like, you might as well get a good look at the planet, right? Sam likes it too. Now this, I don't know about this. It just feels like a quarantine zone or like a temporary military setup. You know, if you're into that, I could definitely see myself using that for something, but I don't know. I'm just not into it. I think I'm gonna have to stick with the science focused one. So we're going to get rid of that. Although, as I'm up here, I notice that I could highlight just one edge of it and you could make little changes. So then I'm like, oh, what's happening here? So yeah, you can just easily click on it and change it to different styles of window. What's kind of a bummer is I actually don't like the green one, but it's got a lot of different options for windows. Now the white science one, as far as I can tell, unless I get abilities later, you just have the one option for the window. but that's fine. All right, well, now that we put windows, we definitely have to go check this out. Let's see. Well, I mean, hey, letting in that natural light, you know what I mean? It's great. So big fan of that. Yes, we'll definitely be putting windows everywhere. And again, you know, I'm glad that I can put windows on this, but now it feels kind of like a cage, almost for, you know, an animal. I don't know. It's not for me, but there's a place for it. So instead, we're gonna put on this huge round science habitat, and we're gonna go window, window, window on every side. And then if you click on the connector on each side, it's actually going to get wider and then even wider. There's 2 levels, but you have to click them on both sides. The side of each habitat, and then the little connector gets very wide. So big hallways. So this is a nice little start. Now that we put on our big habitat, I think we gotta go inside and check it out. Boy, we had humble beginnings before with a sleeping bag. Now we got a place to stay. We got a place to go inside out of the rain. We got to put a little plant here. Oh, we got mannequins, you know. Hopefully they don't come alive like the ones in Skyrim do. Very creepy. I've decided that this room is gonna be where I put my different workshop equipment. I put a refrigerator there. I don't think that's gonna stay. All right, already looking pretty good. You know, every once in a while you gotta get out and appreciate what you've done so far. All right, we're doing a supply run. You know what we need? We need aluminum, we need copper. I know the exploration is not for everyone, but for me, exploring these big open areas is a lot of fun. All right, let's check out this building. We are looking for supplies. And yeah, I could go buy them, but you know what? Why don't we just also check these places out? Sometimes you gotta take a break and kill pirates, you know what I'm saying? Bullets. Need to get these bullets because my enemies are hungry. Hungry for bullets. All right, we're just gonna sneak up these stairs. Bam. Sweet, love that. I love that for you. All right, let's take a look. Not much that direction. Oh, I hear, what's that noise? Sam, what are you dealing with? What's going on? Find another pirate? Oh my God, what is in there with him? What is that? Oh man, Sam's dead. He's totally dead. Sam's fine. What were you doing in here, Sam? Oh, wow. I honestly thought it might be a terramorph. That was insane, but nope, it's just a crab. How did it get in here though? How did it get in here? How did it sneak in? But look at his big teeth. Kind of adorable in a way. I know I'm supposed to, oh look at that ship. I know we're supposed to be building an outpost, but you know what? I kind of want to take that ship. Think of it this way. If I can steal a ship and then sell it, I got more money to buy more materials to build my outpost, right? Oh boy, I'm really hoofing it. That thing was farther than I thought. Through the trees. Through the forest. Okay, there we go. There's our ship. I'm like 65 hours in. I have not taken over a ship yet. So now we're gonna do that now. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's eclipsed. Ooh, look at that. Oh, they're having a rough time. Oh yeah, very rough time. Wow, their ship is real low to the ground. Let's clear them out. Oh, I hear the ship taking off though. Oh yeah, they took off. We're definitely in space now. It's me and my gun. Some of you might be asking why I don't pre-reload. I'm actually going for some reload perk certifications or whatever they call them, and you actually have to wait until the clip is all the way empty, down to 0 before you reload. So that's what I do. But yeah, that's why I go in sometimes with half a clip or 1 bullet. A lot of dead bodies. What? All right, so we are back at our outpost and we are putting a turret. There's some wildlife around here that are a little, you know, not so nice. That's fun. I also placed these solar panels here. These provide power to anything that's on the premises. So that's what's kind of nice. In Fallout 4, you have to connect wires. Here, you don't have to do that, I don't believe. It doesn't look like that. You just place the things that make the power and you place the things that need the power. As long as it's all in the same premises, then it's all gonna work. It just works. Look at that, look at our little turret. He's doing such a good job guarding. What is that? There's an animal, there's a creature. You're gonna wanna come over here. I'm gonna get him to follow me. We gotta see this in action. We gotta make sure it works. You are very ugly guinea pig. Ooh, look at that. Yes. Oh, it's running away. I mean, that makes sense. I would run away too. Whoa. Oh, wow. Look at him. He's just, look at that. Oh, he was like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? All right, back to normal functions. Okay, let's keep building. So this habitat here has the slanted walls. Now, I actually later I'm gonna discover a problem with the slanted walls. It's not really a huge problem, but it's, for me, aesthetically, there's an issue. So we're gonna go inside. We're gonna put windows everywhere, because you know how much I love windows. I'm thinking this is gonna be where I station one of my people. So basically you wanna get one of these desks. You can actually station one of your crew to be here. And there's certain people that would rather be at an outpost than on your ship. So hey, what happens is they have different stats. They can stay here at your outpost and boost production. Like, so once you're doing mining and stuff, they can actually boost your production a little bit. We are in Aquila because I need to get more supplies. But when I got here, I was very distracted by the Chunks restaurant. Oh, look at that. Choose your chunks. Now with sauce in quotation marks. As I said on our podcast, not everything needs to be a cube. Chunks restaurant, it's a perfect place for a very sad, lonely person to eat by themselves. Do you think he's waiting for friends? I don't think so. Red cheesecake. It's not even a flavor. It's not raspberry, it's just red. All right, well, we need a landing pad. Here's the thing, they've got a small landing pad, which aesthetically looks better, but the small landing pad it's too small. I want to build for the future, and the small one is only for small ships. So we're gonna do the big landing pad, but the problem is that once I put it down, it seems to be very, very tall. You don't really notice from here, but we're gonna go down ground level, and then look, you got all these stairs to get up to the landing pad. Like, why isn't it more low to the ground? I don't know, that seems kind of crazy. Oh, there's a little panel over here. Look at that view though. Beautiful. Oh, but look at that. Look at my habitat, it's coming together, guys. Look at how tall this is. That is too tall. It's fine, but guys, I don't like it. Okay, so I put it on the other side. Now it's still like tall, it's even taller down at the bottom, but since I've got this kind of hill here, here's what I'm thinking. So there's my habitat, right? I got my habitat right there, and if I can just boost over to the landing pad, I feel like that's okay. Yeah, that's gonna work. Now let's talk about lights, because really, once nighttime comes, you're gonna want to get these lights up. They have these different options here. You'll notice over on the right, I've got the little one light combo. It's not really a combo if there's only one. And then a 2 light combo. So what we're doing right now is we're gonna compare these lights. Let's take a look at them. So we've got the 1, we got the 2, and we've got 4. We're gonna place all 3 of these options up, and we're gonna take a look at it. Now remember, there might be other options, but I am working with 0 perks. Oh, look at that, real-time shadows, I like that. The 4 panels seem to be somewhat brighter and somewhat wider, but not like a huge amount. So that's our 4 paneler, that's our 2, and that's our 1. The 2 are stacked up and down. So I gotta say, unless you just like the aesthetic of having 2, I feel like you only need the 1. And then the 4 paneler wide, who is this? What are you doing? You just hanging out? So I've decided to just stick with the little 1 light situation. Seems to do enough. It's not really casting like a wide range of light, but I like having the little spotlights. I think it just breathes a lot of light. So now, look at that. That's pretty cool, right? I like that. All right, so we're messing with these other types of lights. Now these are sort of a tower, but I gotta say that the splash of the light is very narrow. Look at this, like I'm not a big fan of this. It's only lighting like a little bit of the opening doorway. It's not really lighting the stairs. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to cast some light on the stairs and maybe drown out some of that red. Yeah, it's not working. So we're gonna take this industrial light post and bring it over to our landing pad. So that's pretty cool. At least it lights up the whole, area down there. We're gonna take a look and see what that looks like. All right, running over to the pad. As you can see, my ship is there. All right, a little splash of light, that works. Okay, here we go. Little mannequin. Why not? Oh, it looked like he hung himself. We don't want that. It's a work in progress. We are going to progress a little further. I am going to get some more abilities in outpost building, and then we are going to come back to that beautiful little foundation that I have started, and we're going to see if we can make that thing an amazing place to live.